Nice to meet all of you. What an attractive cast, and how friendly are you? You know, one of my major questions was, when I meet them, are they actually going to have accents? And look, here we are.
Here we are.
So it wasn't hard because I was wondering, I'm like, are they going to have to learn? Because that part of acting, that part of learning for what your show is, it's set in a whole different scene. It's like you have to know your history, right?
Yeah.
So did you have to do a lot of studying? Was it hard? Because I feel like that would be the hardest part of learning.
I feel like one thing that made it easier because it's not actually like real history that we're basing off, because it's kind of like a fantasy world. So there wasn't like too much research that we did. I mean, research. I can't speak. Yeah.
And so beyond that, like because there was I got to see 2 episodes, and I know that there's a lot of drama with trying to get a letter to a king and being in training. So all of this, when you were growing up, and I know this sounds silly, but it's such a serious question. When you were growing up, remember like playing with swords and like doing all that?
Yeah, definitely.
Were you those kids? And now this is like your dream role.
I
I
think
still do that
every
now.
kid's
Like,
dream
and,
to
you know,
try
like when you go into gift shops at like a castle or something, and they have the play swords.
Yeah.
I still pick it up now as an adult and like have a go. So to be able to do it like for real life, it was really fun.
Yeah.
Even
Dream come true.
even like the costume, like being in character, like that kind of stuff, so what is your favorite part of what you got to experience making the show? Because you guys are younger. This is like an older kind of, you've got to learn the verbiage. It's being compared to like really Game of Thrones. Did you know that? That's what the word in the hallways are. Everybody's saying that. So this is a big deal. So how did you feel about what the hardest challenge about your characters would be?
Wow. Yeah.
That was a deep question. Got you thinking there a little bit.
Do you mean the hardest part about
Getting into
Right.
character. Getting into those.
I feel like in the beginning, acting whilst also being on a horse and having to, at the beginning, it
that's-
got easier as we got along.
Coordination, you mean?
Yeah, coordination, being able to like guide the horse and make sure I'm like safe on the horse as well as acting. That was hard at first.
You know what? I didn't think about that. You've got to trade for all of those things.
Yeah.
That's a lot of balance.
Yeah.
But the costumes are amazing.
Yeah.
Why would you say that? Why do you think that people are comparing this show to a younger version of a Game of Thrones?
I think there are undeniable parallels. Like they're both medieval shows. It's both sword fighting and stuff. But I think our show is, it's a show that everyone can watch as a family. You can sit down with someone of any age and watch it, and there's something that you can find, no matter what age, that is relatable and inspiring in it. The characters are so complex. The journeys are so complex. It's not just black and white, and I think that's really inspiring to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
As young ladies in this show, do you feel that a little bit more empowered with the strength of how the characters come out?
Yeah, 100%. It's empowering just being able to play characters like that. The script that Will Davies has given us, oh my God.
No idea how many times I've done that today. What you were saying, thought coming back.
He just gave us really great lines that you would never get to say in normal life. They're
Yeah.
just really, we're just kind of unapologetically strong female characters. And I actually think that some of the strongest characters in the show are women.
Yeah.
If you look
pretty
at
much all of
the
them,
Queen
all of them.
Alienor,
And Daria,
and
your mum.
Daria, Amir's mum.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important that the book has been kind of updated to incorporate.
So to
that,
end there,
what we
that's a
need
good
to do.
segue. So what you were saying about like the book, there is a sequel, so that means there's going to be more.
Wow.
Fingers
You
crossed.
have to wait and
Fingers
see. You have to
crossed.
wait and see.
All
That's
right.
up to the audience.
Yeah, give us
I
them
think.
views.
Oh, well, our listeners on iHeartRadio are going to support definitely, because I'm going to make sure they do. It's definitely a show to watch, so thank you
you.
so much. What an
Thanks so
attractive
much.
and friendly crew you
Oh,
are.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
so much.